Hi there, and thanks for stopping in for First Chapter Fridays. My name is Mrs. Wackerly, and we're going to discover your new best favorite book, one chapter at a time. Today's First Chapter Friday is a book called Goodbye Days. Goodbye Days. This is written by Jeff Zentner. This is copywritten 2017, and here is the publisher's summary. The heartbreaking and at times humorous look at one teen's life after the death of his best friends and how he navigates through the guilt and pain by celebrating their lives and ultimately learning to forgive himself. The inscription here is for my beautiful Sarah, my color of the winter clouds at night, my right blue music. And then this novel begins with a quote, as many do. Death steals everything except our stories. This is Jim Harrison. Chapter 1. Depending on whom you ask, I may have killed my three best friends. If you ask Blake Lloyd's grandma, Nana Betsy, I think she'd say no. That's because when she first saw me earlier today, she grabbed me in a huge tearful hug and whispered in my ear, "You are not responsible for this, Carver Briggs. God knows it, and so do I." And Nana Betsy tends to say what she thinks. So there's that. If you ask Eli Bauer's parents, Dr. Pierce Bauer and Dr. Melissa Rubin Bauer, I expect they'd say, maybe. When I saw them today, they each looked me in the eyes and shook my hand. In their faces, I saw more bereavement than anger. I sensed their desolation in the weakness of their handshakes, and I'm guessing part of their fatigue was over whether to hold me accountable in some way for their loss. So, turning the page here, so they go down as a maybe. Their daughter, Adair, Eli's twin, we used to be friends. Not like Eli and I were, but friends. I'd say she's a definitely from the way she glowers at me as if she wishes I'd been in the car too. She was doing just that a few minutes ago while talking with some of our classmates attending the funeral. Then there's Judge Frederick Edwards and his ex-wife Cynthia Edwards. If you ask them if I killed their son, Thurgood Marshall Mars Edwards, I expect you'd hear a firm probably. When I saw Judge Edwards today, he towered over me, immaculately dressed as always. Neither of us spoke for a while. The air between us felt hard and rough as stone. "It's good to see you, sir," I said finally, and extended my sweating hand. "None of this is good," he said in his kingly voice, jaw muscles clenching, looking above me, beyond me, as though he thought if he could persuade himself of my insignificance, he could persuade himself that I had nothing to do with his son's death. He shook my hand like it was both his duty and his only way of hurting me. Then there's me. I would tell you that I definitely killed my three best friends. Not on purpose. I'm pretty sure no one thinks I did it on purpose, that I slipped under their car in the dead of night and severed the brake lines. No, here's the cruel irony for the writer I am. I wrote them out of existence. Where are you guys? Text me back. Not a particularly good or creative text message, but they found Mars's phone, Mars was driving, with a half-composed text responding to me just as I requested. It looks like that's what he was working on when he slammed into the rear of a stopped semi on the highway at almost 70 miles per hour. The car went under the trailer, shearing off the top. Am I certain that it was my text message that set into motion the chain of events that culminated in my friends' deaths? No, but I'm sure enough. I'm numb, blank,